Woohoo! Mic test 1, 2, 3. Okay, it seems like it's good enough. Um, let me let me go here. Let me open my notebook and let's see what's up. Yeah. Off stream, I've been trying to explore setting up Django. I'm trying to follow the documentation's instructions on how to set up the sampler project they have, which is a Polish website. And once I fully set up and learn how to like do that, I want to redo it and try to speed run it. It's a strange concept, strange idea, but it might be cool. I don't know. It might be fun. It might bear some good fruit. Okay. Uh, uh, I'm currently at nested layouts. So, but I never really explored the what was this? The exercises. So I was probably over here. According to here, my last timestamp was at 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 36 seconds. So let me go there. Three, four. It's fine. I can just. Uh-huh. Okay, so profile picture we set it to 100%. So yeah, so that it would follow. Oh wait, I forgot to open go live. Okay, port 500, 5000. There we go. Uh-huh. So I put it at 100%. Here's my YouTube HTML. Yeah, width 100% because profile picture is inside channel picture, which is the div, and it's with this 50px. So I don't have to set it strictly to 50px as well. So yeah, let's keep going. Wait, no, let me read my notes actually. I wanna see where I properly left off. Okay, nested layouts, vertical, horizontal, drawing, use Google Drawings, make responsive design. Make sure the content never overflows the size of the container. Oh yeah, here I am. So this is just literally picking up where the YouTube HTML of the lesson 9. So now I'm at lesson 10. Let's keep going. Okay, so they're going to. Okay, problem is, we want this to align up here because that's how it shows here, right? Yeah, and it's up here. So from what I assume, this is the div that stores it. So I'm gonna go vertical align top. And since it's supposed to have like um how about margin top of like 10px. Save it and then border radius of border radius. I'll give it 25px because it's 50 pixels wide. Oh no, that's it has to be on the picture itself. Whoops, my bad. Cut and then paste. There we go. But if it's like slightly different, I would want to like change that. But it actually makes me wonder, why is it a square? How and why is it a square? It says 50, it did say with 50px, but why? Oh yeah, the channel picture itself was already a square, so I should not be worried about that at all. Uh-huh. Mm. Oh, so they didn't add a margin top for the channel picture. They removed the margin of the video preview. Okay, this the thing that contained the talking with the video title. So that video title, video dash title target image video that margin top to 0. So that will align these, right? Oh, no, cancel. There. Okay. Oh, it also applied it here. So now, I guess it's a matter. Oh, it aligns the both of them so that the container containing both of them can be given the margin. Oh, that's actually so much more effective now that I realize it. So I'm gonna pause you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. A horizontal layout. Yeah. So I don't have to use Flexbox for everything. Because how it usually went inside my head is that in order to, you know, lay out things together, the only way you could do it effectively is with Flexbox and Grid. And you have to like make multiple flex boxes inside of each other. But no, it's really just a matter of understanding how to use inline block and display inline and display block because it's either you want the element to or the container element rather or whatever element to occupy all of the space of the thing that's containing it, or you want it so that they occupy minimum space and they go right next to each other. Which is very effective. And if you want them to have an equal amount of space occupied, I think that's when CSS grid comes in. So I guess I just have to do this one by one. To do is okay. Okay, we're gonna style the elements one by one. I'm just gonna follow the styles over here so that I don't take too long. I actually want to get to the exercises. Yes, images around. He did 50 pixels. Wait, what? I thought you. That's weird. I thought you wanted to put 100% on. Okay, so at least. Okay, I'm trying. I'll take in what he tried to do. I won't question it, but it's there. Um, 40 pixels, I guess. Even though he literally just said that, oh, it's better to make everything occupy at 100%. I feel like he meant the container, but yeah. No, it feels too big. No, it's not too big. But whatever you say, bro. So under video preview, we're gonna put a class on the div that contains the thumbnail. What are you gonna call it, bro? Margin bottom 10 pixels. Okay, maybe 12. Okay, I see, I see. He didn't add the margin on top of the element of like the this group, the bottom box of the vertical layout, but he added it in the margin of the one on the top. Fair enough. Roboto. I'm just gonna copy over here. Um, I remember I copied Roboto. Text HTML. I actually forgot where the mentioned text box is. HTML structure. Where did I actually forgot which lesson I did the fonts. Custom fonts. You know, whatever. I'm just gonna learn it again. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, June. Now it's now June 6th. Oh my gosh. Time flies by quick. I'm already done with the first week. At least I have been doing something productive. No? 5 days have already passed by and I'm only like halfway. It's good. What matters is I take things one step at a time and I don't stop. Okay, this is a life lesson for me. I should just keep going. Okay, so what have I done so far? Lesson 10 so far. I added, what was that? Um, Google Drawings. Never overflows the size of the container. Border radius for top one. Right. I've been doing nested layouts so far. Always align content to relative to their common container. And then what was the other one again? Uh, for creating vertical spaces, basis prioritize in adding bottom margins to elements that are above other elements rather than below. Okay. So instead of putting a margin top on a bottom element, I'm gonna put a margin bottom in a top element because that's the pattern that he's been showing me. And yeah, align content not based on themselves, but as much as possible relative to their shared container. I'll take that. I understand that. Okay, so I have to import a font now. Okay, Google Google Fonts. Roboto. Roboto. There we go. And I guess I'm just gonna get font, get embed code. I'm just going to copy your HTML and I'm going to put you in my header. Okay, I'm just gonna go here. Boom. And then wrong, wrong text file. I am so stupid. Where was it? YouTube.html. There we go. Why did I open this? Why is this still open? I'll put you here. Okay. And then we select the styles that we want. So, are you able to get like the unique ones? Robot, so I mean, I'll just assume that it's there because this is like from 3 years ago, and the UI of the Google Fonts website must have probably been different. Hmm. Okay. Hey, hey. Let me remove this though. It's still Roboto, but I'll give it an Arial by default. Yes. Video title. Okay, I need to stop pausing. And wait, where was it? Right here. I need to have a paperweight. I have an electric fan just to like keep myself not too hot, but at the same time, it's blowing over my pages of my notes. Okay, the CSS. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Where was it? Okay, it's in the video title. Font size for X. Font weight bold. Will it work though? Okay, it's there. Oh, so what it does is that it just imports the whole thing, I guess, since here in the video, you have to select which exact like sizes of the font you do, but I don't really have that option, so I just put in the whole thing. So yeah, it works, it works. The CSS works. Okay. Okay, I guess it works so far. Is it more bolded? Hmm, I don't know. Maybe 600? Maybe 700. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Even if it's not exactly the same one. Yep, I'm good with that. Okay. Font vertical. No, font. Wait, text line. It has something to do with line. I'm trying to recall, so I remember. It was line gap, line height, line height. All right, am I right? Yay, I got it right. Line dash height. You did 14. Never mind. 20 pixels. Okay. Oh, that's fair. Okay, I'm gonna note that down. Exclamation mark will do resizing later. There we go. Okay. Where's video author again? All right. Dot video. Oh, author. Font size 12 px. I'll just follow what he has there. RGB 96, 96, 96. Yeah. RGB 96, 96, 96. You forgot the comments. Damn, that's small. Should I zoom in a little bit? It does not look right. There we go. Duplicate styles. I anticipated that. Okay, good enough. So spacing between, yeah. Reminder, paragraph have margin, margin at the top and bottom by default. Uh-huh. Wait, what did you do? Okay. Yep. Yeah. Prioritize using Okay. Wrong one. Okay. Yeah, that actually looks really good. It's all coming together. Okay. I'd rather just do it the old-fashioned way and just, you know, lmao. It navigated me to the thing. Yep, there it is. Uh, let me let me save that. 10 is the layouts, channel 2. There we go. Yep, I'm literally just gonna copy everything because why not? Oh, wait, what is this then? Um, okay, you go here. Then what is this? Where are you? Where do you end? Okay, so this is here, and this is here, and this is here. You are over here, and you end here. Then what's the point of this? Um, okay, does that work? Okay, and I can just copy this whole thing. Another one, and then I can go to to channel 2, and I can just go. You can just copy the text. Okay, try not to laugh challenge 9. Um, Markiplier, 19 million views. Okay, and just do 19, and then 4 years. There we go. Okay, now it actually is looking like YouTube. Yeah. Um, let's go. Huh. Okay. Using an image. So for lesson 10, how many lessons are there? 10B, 10C, 10D, 10E. So 10E, so that's 5 lessons. So that puts us up to 66. That's 66. All right. CSS grid. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. Fine. Okay. Use an image editor now. Break down the following designs here. Then like we did in the lessons. Do I really have to draw the layout for this design? Google drawing. Do I have to sign? I have to sign in. I don't want to have to sign in. You know what? I'll just use MS Paint. MS Paint. Okay. It opened up in the wrong screen. There we go. Fine. Let me full screen this first, and then let me use print screen, and then I don't know if that can be viewed on screen. Okay, I have that now, and then with here I will paste it. There we go. Okay, it's right there. Okay, good. I did it properly. It's right there. And then let's draw some boxes. Okay, so I'm here to draw a box. Okay, there's a okay there. One, two. I'm assuming something like this. And then three. And then four. I'm gonna choose red. So now it's one, two, three. There we go. It's done. I did it. Do I save this? Um streams. Streams. Wait, no, not on streams. Like in the HTML CSS. No, the this isn't the GitHub one. Um, actually, let me try to find that documents GitHub. There we go. I'll put you as 10K layout, and it is a PNG. Save. Yep, it's there. Okay, I'm up to 62. Let me like, yeah. I'm now at 62. Let's go. So, what else? Okay. 10B. Okay, so I have to draw the layouts of these two. Um, oh, okay. Build the design exercise 10D with code. Most of this is already built. Create the vertical layouts with div. Create the horizontal layouts with div and display inline block. Okay, so he wants me to do 9G, but with divs. That's the only programming I have to do. All right. I'll take it. So I'll draw this, I guess. And then wait, actually, let me try to open MS Paint again. MS Paint. All right, as well as MS Paint. Okay. Um. Actually, let me. Okay, I'm just gonna follow all of these. File, open. Okay, recent. Okay, there. Gonna open this. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna snip it from here. Okay. I'm gonna paste you here. Fuck. Paste it in there. Because I can't freaking zoom in. I don't want to have to zoom in. Should I? Okay, now at least it's slightly bigger. Let me do this. Alright. And then put you here. And then the next one. And this is the last one I have to draw. Snipping tool. There we go. And then I just have to paste it here. Hey. So now all I have to do is to draw the layout for each of them. I would want to challenge myself and code all this, but you know, whatever. Okay. I'm going to lessen the to 3, and then I'm gonna turn you to blue. No, vertical is red, horizontal is blue. So 1. Okay, I can't even copy the stuff. 1, 2, 3. They really have to do this. Okay, it's not about how stupid the activity is. It's about developing the patience to be consistent. To have to give it your 100% in each activity. There we go. Okay. It's not about the speed. I have so much more time. It's about being having something to look back on. Okay? Okay, there we go. Then here, here, and here. There. And then next, red again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that's the layout for that. Next one is this. It's all gonna be the same anyway, so let's do this. 1, 2, and then 3. Honestly, because of how rectangular it is, it's like okay. 1, 2, Make sure it's inside so that we see. One, two, one, two. Okay. Horizontal. This is already there. And then another set of vertical ones. Okay. This is its own. Okay, I need to zoom in. This is its own thing. This is its own thing. This is it. Shit. This is its own thing. Go down. One. Shit. One, two, three. Does again doesn't have to be perfect, but one, two, three. So it's all boxes within boxes within boxes. Yeah, actually, this activity helps a lot. It shows how common all of these layouts actually are to each other. Sup, bro? Oh, hey, what's up, Mr. Stuff I Do One? Yeah, I didn't know you were watching already. Okay, uh, next activity, this one. All right, so it's a horizontal layout. Let me do this. So it's one, two, and then three. I mean, the div, each div has like margins around it, so it's right there. Um, Huh. What's this? Okay, next, a vertical layout. So inside it's one, and then two. I'm gonna do it for each one. It's tedious, it's pointless, but it makes you learn. And then there. Next, the oh, it's a vertical layout inside a vertical layout. Okay. I was so used to being for it being like alternating. Yeah, there we go. It's its own. So vertical layouts within vertical layouts also exist. I just never really it was just never obvious. So Rex. And then I do horizontal layout again for this. Honestly, this should be a quiz for web development courses. This should be a common quiz where you submit it and you show how much it's layouted, and then the organizers check if you divided the layout properly. Okay, so that is 10 A, B, C, and D. Let me label them. 10 A. I'm gonna, okay, 10 B. Wait, no, over here. 10 B, 10 C, and now 10 D. There we go. So, what's this? Okay, it's 10D. All right, so that's 161 plus 4, that's 65. So now I'm at 65 out of 100. Okay, I'm past the halfway mark. Now all I have to do is CSS grid. Okay, now I have to build this design in exercise 10D. All right. So now it's a matter of whether can I can, I'm gonna use the, okay, I'm gonna do 10D. Oh wait, I forgot to save this. I will save as PNG picture, then A to D, save. And I'm going to delete this 10A thing, move to recycle bin, yeah. There we go, because it's properly labeled and I have all of the activities now. I should speedrun this at some point. Once I know how to do all of the exercises, just for the hell of it. Okay, 10E. Next is 10E. 10E. E. Uh, I'll also call it layout. Layout.html. Okay. Exclamation point, doc type, layout, friends. I'm gonna do, okay, everything's gonna be a div now. So it's going to be, okay, div. I'm gonna take my time with this. Image, okay, img, okay, src. I'm gonna make thumbnails, thumbnail one, and then I'm gonna call you class Oliver. Wait, no, I'm lowercase. Oliver PFP. There. Okay. Let me collapse this so I have more space. All right. Div. This is going to be a class. Wait, no, it's okay. I don't have to set it like that yet. I can also do this. This is a div. And I'm gonna call you info. This is the info box. Okay, that's paragraph class name. I'm gonna call you Oliver. And then you're a div over here. Another image, but there's only one thumbnail. Marquez Brown with SRC. I guess I'll call you just channel pictures. I'm gonna do Markiplier right there. Then after image, it's P. And it says two mutual friends. Friends. And then after that div is a button. Button. Add friend. Should I just copy paste the actual the activity that I did before? Because wouldn't that be in bad faith? Yeah, it would be in bad faith. It's better to build stuff from scratch. You learn more. So style over here, and then what do I do next? Actually, I want to check how it looks like so far. Nested layouts. Okay, layout PNG, HTML. Ooh, that looks ugly as fuck. Uh, let's give it a div to wrap everything. Then we're gonna call it here. Indent everything. And we call it friend box class fry and dash box. There we go. Style. Okay. I'm going to immediately do P and give it like what font does it have? Okay, it only has like the usual font. Oh, I'll assume it's Arial. So font font family Arial. Okay, whatever. And then margin top is 0. Margin bottom is also 0. So now there we go. Okay, it's all Arial now. And then and for friend box and friend. Stop saying friend. Friend dash box. I'll say I want to give it a border just to see what it looks like so far. 2px solid. Let's give it a purple one to make it look fancy. Okay, there it is. It occupies the whole space. Actually, I should put this over here. Oh, there we go. Okay. For image, uh, image. Oh, right. For image, I shouldn't like image container. This is a div, right? Yeah, it's a div. So I need to give this a name. Class. How do you say that? Um, should I just decrease the image itself? I don't have to give the container its own class name. I can just edit the image. So image. Oh, yeah, I have to target it specifically. Oliver dash PFP. And what's next? I set its width to something small, say 200 pixels. Save it. All right. Huh. That's actually weird. It it went down. Oliver PFP. Yeah, I edited this. What's going on? I thought well, why is it going down? Okay, I'll set its height. Height is slightly bigger, so 210. Oh, okay, yeah. 210, so it would like stretch. Okay, never mind. I'm confused. I'll go to 9G. I'm gonna check a little bit how the image was. Width and height. The height is bigger than the width. And then object fit. I thought object fit contain was the default. So why is it different now? Oliver PFP. Okay. I'm gonna do object fit. Let's say contain. What is it gonna do? It doesn't. But then what the hell? Oliver dash PFP. There's no syntax error. It's definitely working. Oh, I am so stupid. I forgot to put the unit. Never mind. I forgot to write PX. That's why it wasn't working. There we go. Now it stretches. It's always a syntax error. I hate myself. I'm going to roll off a cliff and fucking die. All right, another one. So maybe 20, 220. 220 is good. All right. Object fit. I'm gonna say cover. Then object position. I'm gonna go to the right. No, left. Right is later. And then for the friend box, I'm gonna put display inline block. There. Now it it only occupies that space. Yeah. What else? Okay, so now that it occupies that space, I'm gonna put the border radius early on. Uh, border, it already has a border. Border radius. Fuck you. All right, border radius is let's say 20 pixel, 10 pixels. 10 pixels is good. Then I'll give all images, I guess, a what was this again? A border radius of 10 pixels as well. Oh wait, no, I don't want only the top left and top right. Border top right. Top, okay, top left radius, copy, paste, and then type in right. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Okay, so it has the pro. Okay, there's a bit of a gap there, and that irks me to my core. I'm gonna put 8. Maybe that'll fix it. Now, so there, yeah, it's gone. So easy fix. What else? Oh, it doesn't even. I'm so stupid. It never even had a border radius, but I want it to be. You can't. I want it to have one. You can't change what I want. Okay, so I'll take out this border and I'll give it a box shadow. Box shadow of, let's say, okay, it in the same position. I'll give it 5 px worth of shadow. I'm gonna give it a color RGBA of 0, 0, 0, 0.15. Not enough. 0.5. That much better. Okay, so it has that. And then name. I have to make dot name. Dot name. I'm gonna call you. I need to call this. Oh, okay. Again, you font, weight, bold, bold. Okay, I need to add some margin. I did. Okay, that's good. Friend box. So, oh, okay, I see now. I did need to put a class name here, so I can call it uh thumbnail box. That way. Oh, PFP box. I'm gonna call it PFP box because that's what it's called. And I'm going to give it a, okay, PFP box. And I'm going to give you a margin bottom of 10 pixels, because why not? I'm very generous like that. Be thankful, you behemoth of a worm. Name, font size, start with 20. 20 is good, but 20 is absolutely great. Um, mutual. I'm gonna call this class mutual dash box. And then dot mutual dash box needs to be okay, class mutual PFP. Mutual box. What do I do with this actually? I don't know. Um, it's nice to know someone else is studying at this time. Yep, it makes it so much more less lonely because someone's watching me right now, and if I sit down and do nothing, it's gonna be really embarrassing. You know. It's okay. This I'm gonna call this okay. Mutual box. Mutual box is the whole thing. Underneath the profile pic box. I'm gonna give you a margin left of like let's say 20 pixels. That's too much. That's what she said. Okay. Oh, never mind. It should be within the same, but like friend. Okay, the whole friend box. Okay, I see. I need to put this inside the same. There we go. Now it has one. Margin left, and then margin bottom has 10 pixels. Nice. I have to lessen this though. Mutual PFP, and I'm gonna give you a size of, let's say your width is 50 pixels, maybe 30 pixels. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Oh, shit. I made it so that it uh, I made it all uh whatever. I'm gonna all over PFP. You know what? It's fine. Oh, I can just override it. Border radius. Because it's like what's this again? Specificity something. It had a name on it. I don't think it's a strict name, but it's like a uh specific properties of CSS. Yeah, CSS specificity. That is a tongue twister that I hate having to say. So let's say let's give it a so it has a width of 30 px, and I'll give it a border radius of 15 px. There we go. Now it's a circle, but it's still actually let me check. Does it occupy the whole line? No, but this thing. Uh, okay. I'll assume that it's inline block, so I'm gonna give it a display inline block so that it doesn't occupy the whole space because that's usually never mind. Why does it not do that? Because oh the div. Okay, never mind. It's the div. It's the div that's blocked by default. So what is the image that's containing the image source? But no, they're not separated in divs. They're just one div. What am I doing wrong with my life? Uh, two mutual friends. Okay, I looked at the word mutual a little too long, and now it doesn't feel like an actual word. It's just a mutual. What the hell is a mutual? Okay, okay, it's a div. But why won't it? Let me wrap my brain around this first. Um, it has a div. It's not okay. One, two, three, and button is its own thing. If I exit this, or what if I have to p mutual friends? I'm gonna give you a class of friends. Friends. So if I do dot friends, maybe it's the size. Font size. I'm gonna give you a very small one, measly 5px. It still goes below. Why is that? Um, inspect. I have to figure this out. So div. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna. Wait, what the hell happened? I'm gonna do a pro gamer move and also wrap this in a div. That way, it will not. So now it's class mutual mutual pick. I'm gonna call it picture. So now dot mutual picture, and then I give it a display. I'm gonna give it a display inline block. Display inline. I mean, still doesn't work. I wanna kill. I wanna jump. I wanna jump off. Okay. And then the div mutual picture. What's wrong with this? Why are you not cooperating? I'm actually super frustrated right now. Why do you not wanna? Is it the paragraph that I need to? I'm gonna lose my mind. This is the only thing. This is the only thing I have to fix. It needs, but it's already okay. It's fine. It's fine. If you're not figure something out, if you figure it out, you're gonna learn it. Friends, div. But it was already in a div. So what am I doing wrong? Okay. Mm-hmm. It's still here. Margin 0. Mutual PFP. Give it a margin of 0. Still doesn't work. Fuck. What did I do wrong? Um, okay, I'm gonna observe how it's done here. YouTube HTML. it has like a thumbnail, profile picture, and then video title, video info. So channel and then channel picture. Um, I'm gonna go to channel picture and see what's up. Channel picture, display inline block, vertical line. But what was inside? Channel picture was enclosed in video preview. So what was in video preview that made it work? Display inline block as well. What the hell was that? Okay. So the container needs to be display inline block as well. So I assume I'm wondering if that's what you're supposed to do. So I guess mutual box needs to be in okay, display inline block, and then mutual profile pic becomes display inline block. No, never mind. Next thing I'm gonna do is try to name the div that I need to. Oh, I'm gonna flip out. Okay, no, okay. How about if I put a class in here? I call it mutual. Yeah, I'll call it mutual picture. Okay, mutual friends. Friends. Okay, then that mutual. At this point, I'm just trying everything. I'd be doing anything at this point. Uh, mutual friends, and I'll do display inline block, and then save that. What the fuck? Okay, so now that made it. Yeah, I actually wanna die. So I'm going to put a div. I'm now going to put a div to wrap the image so that I can also call this. I'm gonna give this the class of mutual PFP. All right, now div and give this div a class. What do I even call it this at this point? Mutual PFP box. See, it's all becoming like nested into each other. Dot mutual PFP box. I'd be trying everything. And then PFP box. And then display inline block. It still doesn't work. I'm going insane. Wait, wait. Oh. God damn. Okay. Ooh. Well, at least I know that if it makes this. Why doesn't it? I bet it has something to do with the profile, the paragraph, and the image not going next to each other. I am going to start over, delete this whole thing. Um, there we go. So now it's just Oliver and okay, mutual box. And it's just mutual box. Where is mutual box? Okay. I'll remove all of these. Okay, I need to rest my brain. What time is it? It is almost 6 a.m. It's okay. I have 2 hours left. So if it takes me like 1 more hour, I can actually feel my brain hurting. What the fuck? Uh, all right. I'm gonna do a pro gamer move, and I'm gonna wrap everything in a div. Like each part is in a box. So div for you, then wait, div for you. This is probably what I should have done earlier. Div for you. Alright, so profile pic box has profile pic. Mutual box over here has the name, the thing and the image, and add friend. So mutual box is not inline block, but block. There we go. And then what I have to concern myself with is image, okay, SRC, channel pictures, channel 1. No, channel 2. I want my Markiplier face. And then I'm gonna give you a class of class mutual PFP. PFP. Okay. And I'm going to give you a small size mutual mutual PFP of I gave you 50px width of 50px. Okay. And a border radius of 25px. Okay, maybe a little, it was a little smaller. 30 and 15. There we go. And now, the question is, if I add a paragraph, will it be right next to you? P. Hello. Two mutual friends. Oh gosh. Please. Ah! Okay, fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. So, it still doesn't work. That's okay. Maybe it has something to do with like being block elements. Did I margin top and margin bottom is not there anymore. Let me I am going insane. I hope no one else is seeing. I don't know if like Mr. Stuff I Do is still here. I hope you're not seeing this. Wait, what is this now? I need you to be right next to the profile pic. Why are you not obeying my command? Uh, shit. Okay. Uh, it's right there. It's right there. Yeah, yeah. See, you guys are right next to each other, but like, why aren't you? Why aren't you next to each other? Um, profile pic. Do I have to make you style inline block? Um, I'll give you a class. I'll give you mutual. Because you are the mutual. You are the friend. The mutual. And I'm gonna give you display inline block. Still doesn't work. Okay, I got my hook. Okay, maybe it was because it was a syntax error. Ah! Let's go! Fuck! All I had to do was put in line in the paragraph. I'm so okay. Well, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. It was a learning experience. I was frustrated and I'm relieved. I'm gonna note the I'm gonna take note of this now. Obstacle overcome. Okay, it's already 6 o'clock. Perfect timing. Overcome. Ah. Imagine getting so worked up in like Sam. Imagine getting so worked up and just trying to align two elements together. If anyone was watching this, they would have been, and they were like an experienced web developer, they would have been so frustrated at either them not knowing what to do or them knowing, or them being frustrated at me not knowing what to do. But whatever, that was fun. That was fun. Okay, big obstacle overcome. Making I making image and didn't I note it down that paragraph tags are in block by default? Paragraph elements. It's somewhere over here. Inline block element. Block. Next to each other on top of each other. Somewhere over here. Paragraphs. Actually, let me just look that up. Making image and paragraph sit next to each other. Kept trying to edit the image style when all I had to do was edit the style of the paragraph. Oh, this made me feel stupid for too long. Okay, it's fine. So now I know that okay, mutual box is here. Um, and I'm gonna call this class mutuals info. Dot mutuals info. And then mutuals info. I'll give it like a vertical line top, a vertical line center. Why did it not work? Vertical line. Okay. Vertical align center. Maybe I have to put it in the in the mutual again. Paragraph. Let me. Next obstacle. Um, vertically aligning profile pic and paragraph. All right. Now, question is, how do I, because mutual's info is over here, and they are maybe mutual's info, because it's centered. Vertical align top, top, vertical align center. Is center there? Wait, what if I remove this? Well, if it won't center itself, well, it doesn't do center, but it does do top. So now I guess it's a matter of margin top of 10 px, 8 px. That's good enough. You know, I put too much trouble into like trying to make this work. Um, vertical line, co-align, center won't work, in div. So I used vertical align top and added margin top 7px. You work with what you have. You work with what you know. June 6, 2025. It's a Sunday. Okay. This is taking me longer than it should, but it's fine. At least I'm working on it. Okay. Oliver. Oliver needs to have a uh, profile pic box. Okay. Mutual block. Um, display block. I mean, it is a div, so I don't really see the point in making it a display block. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, the div profile pic, mutual block. Okay, because I can't wait to work on the button now. Hmm. Yeah. What else do I do? Oliver pro name. I'll give it a margin bottom of 5px. Yeah, 5px. mutual box, mutual, you know what? Class, mutual info. That I'll give it like a margin bottom. Okay. No, 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 not 10 px, 5. 5. Oh, my bad. Margin bottom, 5 px. I'll give this class mutual name. There. Now it's a matter of make styling the button. Now I've styled the button before, nothing too difficult. So I'll just go here. Button, okay. Background color, I'll give it a blue. Again, make it sky blue a little bit. Like here, make it a little lighter. Not too light, but not too dark either. Okay. Next, border, none. Border radius, border radius. I'll give it like, I don't know, like 5 pixels. And then color, right? Color white. And then I'll give it a font weight of bold. And then padding. Padding is 10. Wait, so clockwise. 10 px, 20 px, 10 px, 20 px. Okay. Is there anything else I forgot? No, probably not. Okay. And then I'll maybe give it a hover. Button hover. Make it slightly darker. Okay. And then button active. Active is gonna be here. There we go. That, okay, and when I exit, yeah, it works. Yay, I did it. It took me long enough. So now, all I have to do is copy and paste it. Shit, never mind. And just copy and paste, change the different profile pics. Yeah, boom, boom. Um, all right, I have to wrap everything in a larger div. So I need to div, and I call this uh class add friends box. I'm gonna put this up here. Dot add friends box, and then I'm gonna make it display inline block. I'm gonna I'm gonna put this here. Gonna copy this. Boom. On and on and on and on and on. Goes on and on and on. Okay, and then friend box, I'm gonna give you a margin right, and I'll give you like 10 pixels. There we go. And then I just have to change the text according to here. So second one is Mimi. Okay, Mimi. I'm gonna call this Mimi. And then he has three mutual friends. And this is Rex. Rex. And he has four mutual friends. And now I can add new ones. Okay, never mind. Uh, channel. I use thumbnail too. Okay, and I'm gonna call this Rex. Rex. PFP. Okay, what does it look like now? It don't look the same. Okay, so now I just have to add the yeah, Oliver PFP. I'm gonna add the okay. I'm gonna add the default styles. I thought but mutual PFP is wait. PFP height. I'll give it 30 pics. I feel yeah, okay, never mind. That was the only concern. So Oliver PFP, object position left, Mimi PFP, object position right, and then dot rex PFP object position left. There we go. Well, we're good. I did it. That is 10E. So 61 plus 5, that is officially 66 exercises. Oh, that was a pain in the ass. Uh, oh well. At least I'm getting used to like uh knowing how to set the default styles for the buttons. So it's always background color and then color and then border non-border radius, then font weight, then padding. That's it. And the hover and active. It can have a transition, but I need something that just works. That's good enough for me. All right, next. Yeah. Uh-huh. It is currently 6:19. Oh my gosh. I put a lot of mental strain on trying to figure out how to do this one. So I'll power through it. I'll see what I'll try to power through the brain drain because this took a lot out of me. Yeah, like this one. 10E took a lot out of me. I might do the rest though, just for the sake of it, like these, like these guys. You know, this is what I had to do, and these were the ones that I didn't do. I might, but I don't know. I don't care. I am exhausted, but it's fine. I would want to be able to do the next one because that would be like 77 now. Uh, uh, if I reach 100, oh, mm, okay. Really? Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I need to take a break. I need to it's wait, how do I okay, I'm gonna turn off my display capture. I'll do this. Um I should make this into like a screensaver where it like bounces up and down and like it's kind of like a chord like a you know screensaver. Yeah. And it's like it bounces on the corner. There we go. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll just need to rest. Ugh. Ooh, okay, I'm back. I am going to continue. I'm gonna turn on my, what's this? Okay, display capture over here. All right, let's see. CSS grid. Let's be here. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go with like CSS grid. All right. Okay, I feel like this is taking a little too long. I think I'll end the stream here for a bit. Ugh. I'll I'll end it here.